Hey, what's up you guys, it's Adrian. It's the next day, and yeah, as you can see, I'm back in the garage. I got a lot of cleaning and organizing done. I sold a bunch of crap that I had that I literally haven't touched in 2 years. So this truck's just on a moving permit right now because I need to get it smogged. This is gonna be the priority, is to figure out what's up with this truck, get it smogged and registered, and then we'll go from there. All right, so since it's the truck that I drive every day and run all the errands in, I'm gonna go ahead and clean the red truck first. As you can see, here's my little detail shelf now. So I got all my chemicals on here, my soap bucket, and then I also bought a pressure washer. So if you saw my first video, you knew that I didn't have a pressure washer and I was using that little foam cannon for the hose. So I have a little electric pressure washer, a vacuum, and I also have a shampooer too. Oh, and all my towels, I color coordinated them and got a little rolling cart for them. So a little bit of an update. The pressure washer is sick and I used it the other day to rinse, and I bought this little oh, they just fell out. I bought this little nozzle kit, so I have like a couple different degree nozzles. But the little foam cannon thing that it came with absolutely sucks. So I'm gonna use my hose one this time, and I'm gonna order a proper foam cannon for the pressure washer. But the cool thing is with the hose one right now, I just bought some quick release for garden hose, so now I have it on that, and then also on the actual hose, so it works for this and the pressure washer. They were only a couple bucks off Amazon. Definitely check those out, it's pretty cool. But I'm gonna use the old foam cannon for the garden hose. Here's a cool little random hack that maybe some of you guys already do, maybe some of you don't. If you have an air compressor, you can get a little air blower. This is actually a cheaper one. I can't find my nice one right now, but either way it works, and you can pretty much blow like in all of the cracks under your mirror, like everywhere where the water ends up leaking as you drive away. Just take this thing and just blow it out of there and wipe it clean after you're done drying your car. Another day, and I'm back outside in the garage with the same thing that I'm doing. So I haven't been filming too much because I think it's kind of boring to put in the video, so I'm probably just gonna quickly jump through everything that I did. But I finished shampooing the carpets in the red truck last night and just cleaned it and detailed it. I pulled this truck out because I do want to try to detail it today. But as you can see, I went back to the guy that I bought this shelf from, and I bought 2 more. So I'm trying to swap them out for these like ugly metal shelves. They work really great for like warehouses, and I mean, they worked good. They worked for a long time, but for the type of stuff that I have, I think these plastic shelves are gonna be easier to move when we move here soon, and just to tear down and then put them back together all over and over again. I think it's gonna be much easier as far as moving them around. So what I gotta tackle next is going through all these tools and all those chemicals and all this crap on the floor and making it, well, cleaning it, trashing, and then putting it on these shelves and making it look pretty so that I have more space. I have a whole bunch of truck parts, like these are a bunch of grills, headlights, and all this kind of stuff that's in these boxes. And I've been slowly selling some of that stuff before we move so I can make some space for new stuff. But anyways, I am gonna keep working and I'll just kind of give you guys a quick update. All right guys, so here's the deal. I spent like 3 full days cleaning and reorganizing my garage. Mainly because we are going to be moving in a couple of months, and because I want to start filming more in the garage before that happens also. And it was a complete disaster. If you guys saw my first video, I showed like all around the floor of the truck, but you guys can see now, I got both of my toolboxes all set up, my trash can set up so I can put some trash in there, a bunch of car parts over here, oil, fluids cans, spray paints, all the kids stuff over in one corner, all of my detail stuff over here. So all my towels, all of my soaps, and all that kind of stuff. Pressure washer, vacuum, shampooer, also my jump box, chairs, air compressor, just a couple like house tools, and then a bunch of crap I have for sale, and some storage, you know, Christmas decorations. There's no attic at this house, so I had to put it all in the garage. And you know, water, freezer, that kind of stuff. So now we got plenty of space though here in the middle. The ground is completely clear, so it makes it so much easier to park this thing in the garage and then have room around it to work on it, or any other cars in that case. But there's my little garage tour. So it's finally organized. I freaking love it, and it took me forever, but I had to go through all of my tools. I'm wearing a GoPro right now. So what I think I'm gonna do, since I finally have all the space in the garage, is I'm actually gonna take off the fiberglass. So I'm gonna take off the bedsides and take off the hood. And also it's my first time with a pressure washer in like over a year because my pressure washer broke. So I think that's what I'm gonna record today. We're gonna show you guys what the truck looks like with the fiberglass off. And then I also need to, the main mechanical thing right now is I need to smog this truck. It's on a moving permit right now and it expires tomorrow. So my OBD2 port is not getting power. So the scanner is not getting any power. So I gotta check. I believe I looked it up and it's the same fuse as a cigarette lighter. So hopefully it's just a fuse. Pop it in there, make sure the readiness monitors are set, and then we will take it to go smog. All right, I'm not sure how cool it's gonna look or how much, you know, how long the battery is gonna last, but I'm gonna turn on the GoPro and then just get started on taking off the fiberglass and cleaning this truck up. Oops. Alright, if you guys are still watching, here's a little halfway point. So I got both of the bedsides off. So this is my entire bed cage now. The hood's gonna come off next, and you guys are gonna laugh when you see me take it off by myself. I could probably go in and get Lexi's help, but that wouldn't be funny at all, right? So here we go. There's the bedsides off the truck and in here. And keep on taking it off. It's more of a pain in the ass than I remember. I used to do this every single time I washed the truck. I was much younger then, apparently, because this is a freaking workout. And I lost one nut. It's in this driveway here is so steep, so it probably rolled all the way down to the gutter. So we got to look for that. And I put my taillights back on just in case I gotta drive it. That way, at least it's you know, street legal in the moment. And right now, I'm looking to see if that nut did roll down here or not. I don't see it. Yeah, here's a little bit of a closer look. Maybe I'll take out the tire too so you guys can see underneath there. You can see that there's just a jack with a little quick mounts in there. I want to get a new tool, little container for it, and obviously she just needs some love. It's been a minute since I did this. I did all this wiring and like layout and everything back here a long time ago, so I totally forgot like all these weird connectors that I had to use to make the conversion work, and I didn't remember how I did it, so I'm kind of guessing how to take it apart and put it back together, but it's a good refresher. All right, wish me luck. This is the more difficult thing to do. This hood is so thrashed up just from having to do this. I wish there was a way, or I mean there probably is, but I wish that this grill was solid mounted. That way I can just take off the hood itself. The only problem is it kind of curves back into there, so I don't know how hard that would be to do, but eventually it'd be nice to separate the grill. That way the hood can come off as one piece, or put it on a tilt or something like that. So pretty much what I do is I took off all the buckles, obviously, and then the hood pins. I just make sure everything is actually, you know, the hood pins are all the way out. And then once I know that it's all disconnected, I'll lift it, I shift it forward over the headlight like that. Sometimes I have to do one side at a time. Sometimes it just pops open. And then I slide it. Some of you guys are probably cringing right now. But I slide it forward until I can grab the whole thing. And maybe you guys will see on the other camera angle. I just carry it like this and lean it against the wall. Wow, I usually don't drop it like that, or else I'll have a blanket down before I do that, but I couldn't lean it up against the toolbox. Anyways. Alright, so I'll show you guys the whole truck now with all the fiberglass off. Well, most of it. The mini fenders and the valence are still on. This is my crappy fix to keep my hood from wobbling on the freeway. But here we go. Here's with the hood off and the bedsides off. This is what she looks like. I actually don't mind how it looks with no fiberglass, but obviously it's a little bit ghetto, so. Man, I'm out of breath. Let's clean this thing up. I'm only one day in having my entire garage nice and clean and organized, and I already have to go through my bins to find some random hose so that I can fix this. There was like no foam coming out of the little foam cannon, and apparently the pickup line is missing, and I totally had a brain fart, but I remember that I saw it was missing, and I think it was somewhere on the ground with all my stuff. So the pickup line is probably either in the trash or somewhere where I don't know where it is. So I found some old hose and a little adapter that kind of fits. Just to hold it in place, I'm gonna wrap it once with tape because it's like a size too small, and hopefully it stays in there and can handle, it's not that high of pressure, so hopefully it can handle it until I buy a proper foam cannon. Should hold in there. Alright guys, well I think you get the point of what the truck looks like without the fiberglass on. I'm losing sunlight, so I want to get to, you know, getting the scene past smog. So I'm not too sure where I'm going to cut this video off. I feel like because it's taking me so many days to film it, I'm not too sure how much I filmed. But yeah, so check it out. This is just after, you know, quick little foam cannon, pressure wash, and drying. Obviously, like I didn't go through and do all the details just yet. I don't want to bore you guys with that kind of stuff, but this is what the back half looks like. This is probably as clean as it has been in a very long time. Pretty much the paint is just old, so that's why it looks a little bit dingy, dirty, and dusty. Like that stuff is not coming out unless I degrease the crap out of it and probably just paint it again, which is what I want to do eventually. Let's see, right, so we got to plug in the OBD scanner and then figure out why it's not getting power, and then take it tomorrow morning to smog it. If you guys want to see me go into more detail about like how I got the fiberglass on and off and all that kind of stuff, maybe I'll make another video just dedicated to that. But this was kind of a miscellaneous video with a whole bunch of crap in there. Hopefully you guys liked it. Hopefully it wasn't too weird and I didn't jump around too much. But here you go. Let me go down here so you can see. All right, well, I guess that's it. Let me grab my scanner, plug it in. Man, yeah, you guys can see like how much crap is on all this tube work, even on my poor shocks. Oh, let me let it focus. Yeah, look at all this crap on there. That's not even coming off with the pressure washer. So I'll probably sit here and degrease them tomorrow. But in the meantime, see, here's my old scanner, here's the new scanner. So let's take them both into the truck. So here's both scanners. So the weird thing is that my programmer is getting power. Let me grab the keys, that would probably help. So pretty much what I want to check for is that all my readiness monitors are good to go to pass smog. So yeah, see, the programmer is getting power, which is plugged into the OBD 2 port. So that's the only weird part. There we go, yeah, it gets full power. Everything's functioning like normal. Let's see, I'll leave it idling. Let me try my old one first. So nothing. And I tried doing it in the accessory, whatever you call it, mode, in the ignition, and in full power and off, and nothing. Okay, so let's go down to the fuse box. I guess I could check my cigarette lighter, but I don't have a plug right now. Whoa. All right. Man, I think it's stuck in there. Hold on a second, guys. So freaking hard. Okay. So let's see. This one doesn't tell us like what's for what. It just says the number. So we actually have to check on the owner's manual. Oh, this one is in here. I guess it's the other truck that's in the garage. It's listed right here that it shares fuse 41, 20 amp, cigar lighter, and diagnostic connector power. So that's weird that the programmer is getting power, unless it gets power from another pin somehow. But it's also funny that it's called a cigar lighter, not cigarette lighter. So if you got an F150, apparently they think that you smoke cigars. So let's find a 20 amp fuse. I'm gonna swap it out and then we'll check it again. All right, I swapped out the fuse. It was blown, so that's a good sign. Now we just have to hope that there's no codes and that all the readiness monitors are set. My truck is notorious for having an evap code and the monitor not tested. In Nevada for this year, I can have up to 1 monitor not set. So normally I'll just clear it. And then go smog it. So let me plug this thing in. 1 monitor not set and a code, P0442. And it's my evap monitor not set. So let me use my new scanner, because this one, I don't have to Google the code because I don't recognize that one. It'll actually tell me right on the screen. Or enter, no code stored. Press any key to continue. Alright everyone, so thank you for watching. That's just a little bit about what I got going on with all the cars and my trucks right now. But what I'm going to do is just drive this thing around tonight a little bit, put some miles on it, and hopefully some of those monitors reset. And then first thing tomorrow morning, I'll drive it some more if the monitors haven't fully reset yet. Take it to get smogged so I can register it, and then come back, finish cleaning the fiberglass, and put it back together. Just because it is a part, I'm going to probably take some pictures of it like this, and also spend some time and just throw some cleaner on all the back half and scrub it down a bit. I'm also going to rotate the tires. I don't remember which tire brand put out a little notice, like infographic about how to rotate in your 5th spare, so your 5th tire. So I'm gonna try that out, and maybe I'll put it on my Instagram or make a TikTok or something like that about it. So make sure you guys are following me on Instagram at JustKingAdrian and the company page breaker.co. And if you guys like this video, make sure that you leave a comment. Let me know what you liked about it, didn't like, what you want to see. Hopefully I can get the truck out in the dirt for you guys soon, and you know, get some cooler content, I guess you could say. But I definitely have a checklist of things I got to take care of on both trucks. So if you guys are interested, subscribe and keep watching. Alright, peace. Just in case you guys are curious what my truck sounds like idling, here it is. It's hard to get a whole lot of like action content of it because I'm usually the one filming. And I guess I should take this rag out, it's blocking the intake.